Hot Takes and Headlocks Podcast. Let's go. It goes wrestling podcast, hot takes and headlocks. Got bars to leave you locked. Damn, look what I just bought.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Your boy Nate here, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes and Headlocks with my co-host,
Uno, baby!
Gang Uno, baby. Yeah, what's
I
up
don't know
with
why I
y'all,
feel like
man?
that. That's just my little way, you feel me?
What's going on with you, man?
I'm fried as hell right now. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm fried as hell. For all the audio listeners, you guys know what that means. I'm fried as shit. For all my visual watchers that's watching right now, y'all see the glasses, you feel me? But yeah, I feel good though, man. But today was a good day, like Ice Cube said. Shout out to Ice Cube, by the way. You feel me? And no, I'm just playing. All around today was a good day, man. I had a good day, man. I can't complain, man. How about you? How you feeling, bro?
My bad, I'm eating some Chick-fil-A in the background. My bad, but I'm doing good, man.
Type.
Eating. Just got home not too long ago. Got off work, chilling with a friend. So yeah, doing good today. We would I'll let y'all know right now. This is my fault. We were supposed to film this episode on Tuesday. Today is actually Thursday.
Accountability.
The reason why we were supposed to film it on Tuesday, and I was out of commission on Tuesday because to tell y'all the truth, I was sick. I don't know what was going on. I was dizzy. Like it was, bro. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on. I don't know what was going on. I text my guy Uno like, "Hey, bro, can we do this some other day, bro? I'm about to go to sleep. Like I don't know what was going on. So if we messing up y'all flow with the scheduling of the podcast, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So yeah, I take accountability for it. Even though Uno told me the same thing yesterday. He said,
okay, so now
"Hey,
you
bro."
do it to so tonight we're gonna recap.
But yeah, like if we have any conflicts with the schedule,
I did cancel too.
But yeah, so I take accountability for it. I was out of commission. I was sick. I don't know what was going on. So yeah, that's my fault. But we back better now.
I was just lazy. I was trying to push race on TikTok.
Yeah, I was out of commission, bro. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, man, what we got? What we got?
We here though. We hear those.
Indeed.
But on this episode, we gonna recap Monday Night Raw, which was the tribute to AJ Styles. First off, shout out to AJ Styles, being inducted to the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame. First and foremost, shout out to my boy AJ. You feel me? But yeah, tonight, this week's Raw was pretty much it was a decent go home show for the Chamber overall. Some of the matches we already knew what was gonna happen. A lot of, I would say, decent promos, I guess you could kind of say, to help also build up for the Chamber. And that's just my personal thoughts on it. How you feeling about it? He's enjoying the spice on Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? But
eat more chicken.
exactly. Eat more chicken. But how I'm feeling about it, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the build up for it seemed like they built up Elimination Chamber way better than they built up WrestleMania. Cause and I know that WrestleMania is like about to be a month away, but they built up Elimination Chamber like crazy. It was one thing that I found out about one of the matches that made me mad. So we gonna talk about it, but as far as like the whole show, it wasn't really nothing special. Shout out to AJ for making the Hall of Fame as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let's kick it off with the Liv Morgan. I said the Liv Morgan. Let's kick it off with Liv Morgan making her decision on her WrestleMania opponent. I feel like we all knew who she was going to pick. And I kind of like how she played the little victim role of, I got emotional, this and the third. Oh, I didn't know your story. I'm like, okay, cool. I kind of see the effort you guys put here. You put a little bit of effort into trying to trick us and make us think, this, that, and the third, instead of making it blatant and obvious. So y'all get E for effort, but I feel like we still knew she was gonna pick Stephanie, especially when she walked up to Jade. I gotta do my own, 1, 2. Like, come on, you about to turn around and hit Stephanie. Like, come on now, we know what this is.
Yeah, that was cool. I already knew that. Well, we already knew that she was about to pick Stephanie regardless anyway. Just because it was the right storyline and it was the right thing to do. If she would have picked Jade, I don't know what they would have done. I don't know what they would have done. The only other right thing that they would have done if she would have picked Jade was to automatically just have Raquel win the Elimination Chamber so that way she could fight Stephanie. That's my mindset, but people think different. We have our own opinions and stuff. Hot takes, as you would call. So, um,
Shout out to us, you feel me?
shout out to us. So her picking Stephanie was a no brainer. I can't wait to see this match at WrestleMania. I'm actually kind of hyped for this match now that I'm thinking about it. We know that Liv is probably gonna win, which sucks because I actually like Stephanie as a champion. Her title reign has been kind of but I actually I've been liking the matches between her and Raquel though. So
Definitely.
with her fighting Liv, I'm actually hype. I'm kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of more hyped for this match than the Punk and Roman match. Now down, yeah. So and that's just me. So it is what it is. Yeah. So it is what it is.
Hey man, just remember I stand 10 toes behind Nate, so y'all got a problem with him, you got a problem with me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of Raquel, you said she was involved in a triple threat match to declare the final spot in the women's chamber against Io Sky and Kairi Sane, and Raquel ended up winning. How do you feel about Raquel winning? And with that being said, what would be your strategy for the chamber? Who wins the women's chamber?
Um, I was actually cool with Raquel winning. I said I would have been cool with either one of these women winning. I for sure thought Io was about to, win. I said Kyrie needed to win because I feel like Kyrie is is underrated right now, and I feel like she needs some wins under her so that way she could try and get away from Asuka. Um, because Asuka be called Kyrie, every single time. So
Bro,
so
we got to get that on the soundboard. I swear we do.
hey, my guy Gino, shout out to my guy Gino. He told me the same thing, so I gotta like record that and like throw it on the soundboard or something.
You feel me? You got to
But
get that.
but but I'm actually cool with Raquel winning. I feel like if Raquel do win the chamber, then this will add to the storyline of the Judgment Day with Liv, Raquel, stuff like that. And to be honest, WWE need all the storylines and stuff that they can get right now, just because of all the stuff that's happening in the company. So this will be cool. I'm actually cool with Raquel winning. Raquel to me is another one of those like wrestlers that's do their due, and yeah, I'm cool with it. So
Try Raquel.
indeed.
We're gonna jump around to Javon had an impromptu match against Kofi because they were in the A, and Javon was with Offset, and then New Day come up. We in Atlanta and blah blah blah, and you ain't come with us. And then we had an impromptu match. They thought they won too. Overall, I felt like the match was solid. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that was a dope ass match between Kofi and Javon, and I actually hope we get like maybe a small mini feud of this because I can see that them two got chemistry in the ring, and they kind of got similar styles. And when they was talking about on commentary, how they say Javon reminds people of Kofi, and
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at them how they wrestle. I'm like, damn, Javon really is like a mini Kofi. So I'm like, I hope we get like maybe a mini feud of them two possibly,
Yeah.
and if not, maybe even throw in possibly a mid card title of some sort down the line based on how you want to play it. But that's overall, I felt like that was a good ass match, especially with Javon winning with that nasty ass OG cutter he hit at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Like, when I saw Javon, the New Day, Offset, all of them backstage, I was thinking the same thing when they announced that the match was happening. I'm like, oh, this is kind of like a new generation versus old generation. Like, you got new school Kofi versus old school Kofi. I'm like, because they pretty much got the same move set. The only thing is that Javon is younger. He's more bouncier. He got more springs. Shout out to Kofi though. Kofi is one of those ones though. Shout out to Kofi.
No,
But
damn ass he is.
for real, Kofi is one of those ones. Like, I'm not gonna say one of like the first like black wrestlers that I noticed when I grew up watching wrestling, but like Kofi is one of those like black wrestlers that I acknowledged a lot like growing up when I first started watching wrestling. So shout out to Kofi. But like this match, I liked it. Like I said, it was kind of like a older generation, newer generation type of thing. Um, it was the type of match that you would want to see. So shout out to Kofi and Javon again. Javon hitting that OG cutter. My bad, I'm distracted by Mickey James on my TV. Uh, because I am watching.
Okay, so they might not be on Black History Month. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm watching TNA right now on my TV. So,
They're supposed to be in Cleveland one of these times. I forgot when, but they're supposed to be in Cleveland.
and Mickey James got some see-through pants, so that also
Just
caught my eye.
Don't be a name.
You know what, Nikki? You know what? She deserved a nasty dance. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't I just say no nasty before we first record? Didn't I say no nasty
You don't tell
song?
me what to do. You don't tell
You know
me
what? You're right.
what to do.
You know what?
Alright.
You're right. You're absolutely right, sir.
All
I can't
right.
tell you what to do because I ain't got no soundboard.
Yeah,
You right?
yeah. You can't tell me what to do, especially when Mickey James is on my TV. You acknowledge Mickey James, all right?
It is Black
So,
History Month. You give the nasty song to the ones that deserve it.
bro, we got 2 more days of Black History.
Hey, 48 hours. It is our month.
But anyway,
Oh no.
what she say? I heard her. What
She
she say?
said, so do you think deserves it? Quick little, guest appearance.
but
See, no filter. See, this is what happens.
But yeah, I like that match a lot. I just hate the black on black crime, but you know what I'm saying, we got to do what we got to do. And I don't know what happened with Xavier Woods. Every time I see Xavier Woods, he's like hurt or something like that. I don't know.
Bro, every
like,
time, dog.
Like he had a whole sling on. I'm like, bro, what happened to bro? Like I
Hey,
haven't.
don't leave my face, gang.
Like I haven't seen. I haven't seen like the New Day in a while, so I'm like, dang, I said, what happened to Xavier Woods? But yeah, that was a really good match. I enjoyed that. So,
What's that time frame we just had? Because you gave me that look again.
About 13 minutes and semi-seconds.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be the one. But okay, back on.
I wasn't even trying to give you that look. I was legit looking at you because I didn't hear what you said, so that's why I was like, what? But
Because I took my glass off, I said, "Hey man, don't look at my face."
Oh, that okay. I didn't hear you say that. That's why I looked at you like that. My bad. Yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, we had Matt Saint Dupree versus Natty. Since you don't like to say her name correctly, Natty.
Natalia.
You feel me? Natalia.
Natalia.
Elevates, Natty decimates. Okay. We already knew what was going to happen with that. I feel like that was just like a spot filler maybe for some segment of some sort of just a time killer. I don't know, but we already knew What I don't know what the fuck that was in the background. Sorry
I
about
heard
that.
that too. I'm like, what the heck?
It's so much is happening on the show today.
Man, we're not even 20 minutes in. We 15 minutes in.
But we already knew what was happening with that match. I feel like that was just like a little spot filler. I feel like they need to go ahead and hurry and this little rivalry. I guess let it come to a head at Chamber. Just throw that match on there. Just let it come to a head right there. Just all right, let it be done because it's literally wasting both of their times. Neither one of them is getting nothing out of this.
Right.
Like it's just nothing at this point. So I thought they should just go ahead and end this rivalry pretty soon and let each one of them wrestlers move forward and go in a different direction.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to this match. I guess shout out to both of them. That's pretty much it. I ain't really got nothing to say about this match. You pretty much, you pretty like, yeah, you pretty much said like what I was gonna say. Like they need to hurry up and get over with this feud because it's really not bringing nothing to the table. So it is what it is. But yeah.
That's honestly fast. Okay, so I spoke to you about this before we went on air. The Uso versus Bronson Reed versus El Grande, Americano, and your boy Bronson, unfortunately, got hurt. You feel me? How do you feel about Bronson getting hurt, and what are your thoughts about all the injuries currently happening?
My bad, Mickey James is on my TV again. But
You was funny as hell.
But man, this was hard to see, especially with all the injuries that's happening now in WWE, bro. Like this, another injury was hard to see, especially like with it being like live on TV. Like I'm like, dang, because as far as like not only division but like in WWE as a whole, they're getting destroyed by freaking injuries, bro. And I also saw a rumor that Bronson was supposed to win that match.
Yeah.
And because he got hurt, they gave it to Jey Uso. Jey Uso. So now I'm forced this Saturday. I'm forced to watch Jey Uso run it back in the chamber, yeeting.
And you know he gonna do it. You know he gonna run it back in the chamber.
Bro, he gonna run it back like at least like.
Speaking of running it back, speaking of running it back, and speaking of things we seen, I know you seen the viral clip going around of Brock Lesnar in the Rumble telling Cody to eliminate him with chamber theme music.
I would have been the same way. Hey man, dump me out, bro. I'm not finna deal with this, bro. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I wouldn't even told them to eliminate me. I would have eliminated myself. I would have just flew over that top rope. I would have been like, yeah, I'm
what
done.
is Brock doing? They're going for a top rope move up. I slipped. Oops.
Yeah. Oh, my knee. My knee
gave out.
Yeah, my knee.
Here we are.
Yeah, nah, forget that.
But yeah, so
dip too.
Jey Uso's definitely gonna run it back in the chamber. We know that
he gonna run it
definitely
back
gonna be
like at
mid-match
least
probably.
He gonna run it back at least like 3 times. He gonna come out there, start eating. He gonna get inside his pod or whatever. If he's not starting the match, he's gonna get inside his pod and then he gonna run it back again while he's in the pod, yeeting again. And then as soon as he get out the pod into the match, he gonna super kick everybody. And then he gonna look at the camera again and be like,
the bad part
and then do
that's
like,
literally going
and then he gonna do it again. I'm like, bro.
Hey,
So
I just wanted to say, when this happens, just remember that y'all heard it here first on Hot Takes and Headlocks, bro.
Yeah. We might even if we if we not 100% accurate, bro. If we like at least 80% accurate, bro. Remember that we said it.
He's gonna run it back during the chamber at some point. We know.
Yeah, for sure.
At some point in time during the chamber, he's running to get back.
Yeah. So.
One of my favorite parts moving forward. One of my favorite parts of the night. the Brock Lesnar WrestleMania Open Challenge.
Dog, that could go
The reason I
so.
like it, the reason I like it is because now it's questions.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly Brock is retiring at SummerSlam. Is this where we get Oba stepping up to Brock at Mania? Or do we get Gunther versus Brock? Brock wins. Gunther wants a rematch at SummerSlam in Brock's hometown, and he tells Brock, "Put your career on the line," or they involve his career of some sort, and Gunther wins and beats Brock at SummerSlam. Or do we get Oba versus Brock at SummerSlam, and Gunther wins at Mania against Brock, and then we just see what they do?
I mean, both of those are fantastic WrestleMania matches. Also, you gotta remember the rumor that's going around too is it's supposed to be LA Knight versus Brock, which I don't want to
Oh, yeah,
see
true.
that. I don't want to see LA Knight get destroyed by Brock, bro. That would be for nothing at all. Like that would be
Literally
worthless if
nothing.
they do that.
Unless you're
But
about to give him a major title push after that, I can't see that. Like,
right, yeah, and then like since you gave Brock the open challenge, it's only right to have either like someone special to fight against Brock. So you got you got Oba, which I would love to see that match because Oba my dog. Um,
that's
you
my
got
dog.
you like you said you got Gunther, and you can build up to SummerSlam, which I don't know because that would be like a 4-month build up. But at the same time, Brock Lesnar don't wrestle every single week, so I could kind of see that happening. That's actually kind of more logical right there. Um, if it was me, I ain't gonna lie, I throw a triple threat match up in there. I'd be like, hey, Oba, Gunther, Brock, y'all go up in there and tear each other up. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I'm not playing 2K26. I'm not playing WWE 2K25. I'm not playing Universe mode. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
it's really up to WWE and really up to Brock, like who he want to fight and like who WWE thinks is like the right person to have Brock fight at WrestleMania. And I swear if it's Jericho, that would mess me up so bad because I love Jericho, but I don't want to see Jericho fight Brock
The pain
either.
in your voice when you said that,
Like
I swear,
I don't want to see Jericho fight Brock either. Like
bro, your
Jericho,
first night back, like, hey, welcome back. You're fighting Brock Lesnar,
yeah, like
dog.
like Jericho 56, 57, bro, fighting Brock. Like, come on, bro. Nah, move around, sir. I don't want to see that, but but yeah, but
Well, we
it's
just
gonna
gotta see how they playing this.
yeah, it's gonna be
Um,
interesting though, for
the box that's going to get opened this Saturday.
real.
How you feeling about it?
I don't to be honest, I really don't care about this box. I don't I don't care. It's just there as a prop. If there is somebody in there, there's somebody in there. If it's not somebody in there and it's like a statue or something, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Just let her like hurry up and let's pop the box open, see what's in there, and see if it's worth it. So
That's it. Understandable. I really don't care about the box either. Honestly, it's just I feel like they're just trying to find something to give people to talk about to try to build up Elimination Chamber to get people to watch. Like, oh, let's see what's in the box. This that.
yeah.
So they just threw that in there for like another pretty much has another space feeder. Just take this segment up for a minute. Take this time.
To
Let them talk about it.
to be honest, I don't think it's to build up the chamber. I think it's more to build up WrestleMania because they're still trying to sell tickets.
Well, yeah, like to
So,
bring us to Chamber to push.
oh,
That
that's
makes sense.
what you
Like,
mean.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Like bring Ash to the chamber, the box open there, so then now everybody can be like, oh shit, WrestleMania is next. Let's let's keep watching, and then that draws people in.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
The CM Punk promo situation. How you feel about it?
Did I watch the CM Punk promo?
I sure the
I
fuck
think
didn't, so I hope you did.
I think I missed the CM Punk promo. I think I did,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't see it either, so we can't talk about that. I didn't even see no highlights or nothing of it. That's the crazy part. Oh no, I did see a little bit of it. He was talking about what ifs. He did because he was talking about what ifs a little bit. And he said, "What if Finn beats me?" He was like, "Well, that's." But it was a decent promo. I don't remember, but it was a decent promo. My bad, CM Punk. I do better next time. You know, do the best in the world. You feel me? And it's not just you saying that. Bleachers Report saying it. You feel me? I, he is done with
that
each
that
week. I
that
make
is
this man more and
that
more
is
stressed.
only reserved for Becky Lynch, sir. That's
I
not
make
reserved.
this
Don't.
man more and more
All
stressed
right.
each week. Yo, for my audio listeners, y'all got to go watch the video on
That
YouTube. Y'all got to go watch the report
that
to
is
see this
only
man reaction.
reserved for Becky Lynch.
Who else? The CM Punk's the best in the world. That's not just him saying a British report saying ESPN saying Sports Illustrated. Oh, yeah. Hey, he's fed up with me. I swear, I piss him off each week more and more. Oh man, yeah, my bad, brother, my bad, brother, my bad, my bad, my bad. Let's talk
uh,
about the clubhouse, the Judgment Day, the backstage segment. Dom was asking JD, and Finn was like, "Hey man, you know where were you guys at? You know, I was by myself." Finn was like, "I'm doing this, you feel me? And I'm doing it by myself. Sometimes you need to learn how to be on your own." So do you feel like, well, that isn't exactly what happened, but essentially, but so do you feel like this is pretty much them saying Finn is done with the Judgment Day now, and JD gonna have to make a decision whether he wants to help Dom, or if he wants to, you know, kind of, you know, go with Finn, like do his own thing. Like, where do you see this going now with these three?
um, I don't know. I feel like it is a tease that Finn is going to be leaving the Judgment Day soon, especially when Finn just got his original theme song back. So I think that's another sign that like, hey, he's dipping soon. Um,
Mhm.
and then like I said on the last episode of the podcast too, where we were talking about Dom going to like the world title picture and stuff, and I said that
Mhm.
he needs to be on his own. They're
Mhm.
they're finally teasing it that Dom is slowly gonna be on his own. So I'm like, yes, this is what I wanted to see. As far as JD, I don't know what they're gonna have JD do. I don't know if he's gonna get caught in the mix in the mid card. I don't know if he's gonna join Finn and help Finn in the long run or whatever. I don't know if he's gonna help Dom and stay with the Judgment Day. I don't know what's gonna happen with JD.
I feel like they
But
should put him in the IC title picture. I feel
that
like they
that
should mid card
that
IC
would be
title. I feel
cool.
like they could put him there.
That would be cool. That would be cool. I like that. I like that. But either
He
way,
ain't even got to win it. He ain't got to win it. He can just get.
yeah,
He
you
can
can
have a
just like
decent
build up.
storyline with so many people.
Yeah, you can just like
Huh?
build up off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. So.
Shout out to JD, man. Like I said last time, shout out to JD, man. He don't get enough credit, man. Shout out to JD. I'm
Yeah,
10 toes
JD.
behind JD.
Yeah, JD.
But speaking of Chamber, though, before we move on to our next little spot, I don't even want to speak about Gunther's little promo or Cody. We don't care about that. That
Yeah,
happened. I
nah.
honestly don't care about it.
Yeah.
I purposely skipped over that anyway, like I was saying, with the Chamber being Saturday. Um, I want your predictions, Mr. Nate, and I'll also give mine
Mm.
on the match card we got for the Chamber. We got the men's Chamber with Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Jay Uso, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams. We got the women's chamber with the Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Tiffany Stratton, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, and Kiana James. We got Finn versus CM Punk for the heavyweight championship, and we got AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the women's IC title. What are your predictions, my brother?
um, So for the Becky and AJ match, um, Becky retains, and I feel like when Becky retains, this kind of forces them. Well, don't force them, but this is a sign that AJ will win it at WrestleMania eventually if they do it right.
Okay.
So Becky's retaining in that match. The Punk versus Finn match, Punk is winning. That's a no brainer.
Understandably.
For the women's elimination chamber match, um, like I said, I go off of storyline purposes. So based off of storyline purposes, I have to say Raquel.
Okay.
But now that I'm thinking about it, for like a bigger WrestleMania type match, I ain't gonna lie, maybe Rhea. Just because of WrestleMania,
Okay.
But if for storyline purposes, I would say Raquel. So those would be one of my top two winners right there. For the
Okay.
men, I got three winners. three people that I could see winning this match. One is Randy. Obviously, him and Drew got history from the past, and I would like to see another Randy versus Drew match, especially at WrestleMania. I feel like at WrestleMania, the match will be way bigger, so I feel like that match will work out. Sadly, number two is Cody. And now I gotta clip this because I gotta clip this. What time we got? 32 minutes. Yeah, I gotta clip this. I gotta clip this. You know what I'm saying? So for the audio listeners, I said Cody. He immediately threw his hands on his head and started wiping his face like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? So But the reason why I say Cody is because obviously he been in the main event for the last few years, and
That's valid.
and you know Cody is the golden boy right now of WWE. How long will he be the golden boy? Who knows? But yeah, right now Cody is the golden boy of WWE, so it's only right if they have Cody. Number three is Jacob, and the reason why I say Jacob is because he's involved in the same storyline with Cody right now, where him and Cody been battling for weeks, a couple months now, fighting for a chance at Drew's WWE Championship. And Drew has been coming in between them and interfering every single time that he get. So maybe that could lead to Jacob and Drew fighting at Mania, a triple threat man. I don't know, something like that. So those are the top three that I pick. I would say Trick because I know for sure, and I want you to hear me out, Uno, because I know how you are when I mention Trick. So, but I want you to hear me out. I only say Trick because I know that eruption when his theme song pops up at WrestleMania is going to be one of the best entrances you ever see at WrestleMania. That pop
See,
is
no,
going to be crazy.
the thing is, I wouldn't be upset at that, but I just feel like he's still going to get a WrestleMania match anyway.
Yeah,
Like, at some sort, I feel like he's still going to get a match because he's going to
yep.
get that pop.
That's why I didn't say Trick, because I feel like he is going to get a WrestleMania match anyway too. I just don't know who against. Like I said, I would love to see him and Mello fight, but you know that's just me.
And Jacob's not in the chamber.
Jake was not in the chamber. I thought he was. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's Cody, LA
Cody
Knight,
won.
Randy. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
Cody, Randy, LA Knight, Trick Williams, Javon, and Jay.
Okay, so yeah, so all right, two winners in. So Cody and Randy. My bad. I'm slipping. I thought Jacob was in there for
I
some
had to think
reason.
about it. I was like, wait a minute, I'm the fried one here, okay?
Yeah, I thought Jacob was in there for some reason. My bad. I'm already thinking ahead.
But my
That's
predictions,
you know.
you all over the place, so am I. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. We good. We good.
You over there looking at Mickey James. Quit looking at Mickey James and focus,
She
man.
is off my TV screen. She got beat up. She got jumped.
Good. Good.
I got that on the soundboard
But my
too.
predictions for the chamber, I'm gonna go either Randy, but like you said though, more than likely probably Cody. But we know it's gonna either be Randy or Cody. One of the two is gonna win.
Hmm.
My wild card, if they decide to do it, which would be crazy as hell, LA Knight. That'd be my dark horse, LA Knight. If they were to do it. Like if they were to just throw and pull the trigger for him, LA Knight is my wild card for the men's chamber. Women's chamber, we obviously, me and you on the same page again. I feel like Raquel's going to win it because storyline reasons perfectly lining up right now. But for me, instead of saying Rhea, I was thinking my second option, Alexa Bliss. I feel like Alexa versus Jade could cook low key, especially with Alexa kind of going back to her twisted Bliss ways, her little mindset, mind games type way ordeal a little bit. I feel like she can get inside the head of Jade, try to throw her off because Jade been walking around. I'm that bitch, this, that, and third, trying to bully people. Let's like, all right, bet, and she already short, so she got underdog role. So let's like, all right, bet, boom, you that bitch, all right, bet. I'm the mind game queen. Here we go. And then now Jay's trying to question like, wait, can I do this? Like, is she really inside my head? But I say blah. I find that could be a good little drawn out storyline to culminate at WrestleMania. My personal opinion, that's my hot take. Uh, Finn versus CM Punk. Obviously, CM Punk is winning, and unfortunately, I want Finn to win. So what I'm hoping with after that match is somehow Finn makes it into a triple threat at Mania. Punk versus Finn versus Roman. Just because I want Finn to win, I would say hopefully let him win it at Mania. I know it's not going to happen. This is just wishful thinking. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even talking about storyline. I just want Finn to win because I'm a Finn fan. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I just want Finn to win the goddamn title. I know it's not gonna happen, but shit, a man could dream. AJ and Becky, like you said, man, Becky Lynch winning that, AJ taking it at WrestleMania more than likely if they play it right. And shit, we pretty much got the same prediction, honestly. We just changed our men's second option and our women's second option.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Finn not winning, but it
Okay,
is
we
what it
get it,
is.
okay? You ain't got to rub it in, okay? We know. We know.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We love Finn over here, but yeah, he's just not winning. You know, so
This is my favorite part of the show. You ready for it? This is where you get to talk about NXT.
yeah. So for the audio listeners and for the video watchers, I didn't watch NXT because I told y'all I was out of commission on Tuesday. When I was out of commission, bro. So, with that being said, I did see the highlights and I did see who won and stuff like that. So, I will
Yet you
talk
do your
about that.
job, even when you out of commission.
Yeah, I had to because I don't like missing like episodes of NXT. I'll miss episodes of Raw and stuff, but like when it comes to NXT and stuff like that, I'm not missing no episodes. So anyway, let's get into it. We start off with Dark State versus Swipe Right for the NXT Tag Team Championships. So all I know is that how can I say this? My guy Jackson Drake got involved in the match. Then Tony D'Angelo got involved in the match. Chokeslammed my guy Saquon Sugars, also known as Lucky Ali, while the ref wasn't looking. And Swipe Right got the pinfall. And Swipe Right is your new NXT Tag Team Champions. I said this on my live stream and people thought I was crazy. I said Swipe Right is the new undisputed era of 2026, bro. And they was like, "Are y'all tripping?" I obviously I met championship wise because they're all holding gold at the same time. People thought that I was actually comparing them to Undisputed Era. No, that's not what I'm doing. They're nowhere near.
If you did that, that'd be insane.
They're nowhere near Undisputed Era. I'm talking about championship wise with them all holding gold at the same time. That's what I mean by their Undisputed Era 2026. They're all holding gold at the same time. I like Jackson Drake. Jackson Drake is cool as Evolve champion. I hope that he loses it eventually. I believe that he fights Cappuccino Jones next week. So hopefully he loses that. But as of right now, Undisputed Era is Undisputed Era. Vanity Project. Vanity Project is the Undisputed Era 2026, and I believe that. Going next into it, they said Miles Bourne was interviewed backstage. I don't care about that. Next match, Keanu Carver, baby Oba Femi against Super Sean Legacy. So I didn't see much highlights of this match. The only thing I saw was that Keanu Carver hit the pounce. That's his finishing move. He hit the pounce. Yeah, he hit the pounce into his vertical like suplex or whatever he do. And Keanu Carver got the pinfall. So shout out to Keanu Carver. So yeah. Going down the line, they said that Ren QCC was chatting backstage, talking about that Kendall Gray is going to get back into the title picture, blah, blah, blah. Kalani Jordan pulls up and Lola Vice appears to have another feud with Kalani Jordan, and they were broken up in the locker room. So they're still having this feud. Why? Who freaking knows? Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool with this feud because it's Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan. They're two like fantastic women's wrestlers in NXT. But at the same time, I feel like this rivalry needs to be over with. So that way they could both like just do their own thing. Don't get me wrong, I love this rivalry, but like I don't know, it's slowly starting to get stale. So I feel like they should just stop this rivalry. But on to the next match, which is the WWE Speed Championship match with Eli Knight, Elio LaFleur, and Jasper Troy. 5 minute wait, no, because it's a triple threat match, it was 7 minutes, I believe. All I know is that Elio LaFleur pinned Jasper Troy, and Elio LaFleur is now your new Speed champion. So now we have two titles that change hands on the same episode of NXT. Which is I'm actually I'm actually cool with that because I ain't gonna lie, Jasper Troy with the Speed Championship was kind of icky to me, bro. It was cool that he it was cool that he had a Speed Championship, but I feel like the Speed Championship is kind of like the Cruiserweight Championship or like the X Division Championship in TNA. I would say kind of like a kid. Yeah, it's kind of like a lighter, like high flying type of championship like that. That's what I feel like the Speed Championship is. But so I'm cool with that. That means that Jasper Troy should be making his way to the NXT title picture soon. I would love to see that because I want to see Jasper Troy fight Keanu Carver eventually. I also want to see Jasper Troy go for the NXT Championship eventually too. So both works out. And Elio LaFleur, another French guy holding the championship. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ricky Sosa. Ricky Sosa is nowhere near NXT, but shout out to Ricky Sosa, the French guy. You know what I'm saying?
Best theme song in the game right now.
Yeah, bang, bang, Sosa. You know what I'm saying? So then they have Ricky Saints and Ethan Page in the back. And Vanity Project rolls up, and Ethan Page congratulates them. And Ricky congratulates them as well, saying that all of them will be holding gold all together really, really soon. I want y'all to remember that. You know what I'm saying? So then we get a video package hyping up the new NXT champion Joe Hendry, talking about his whereabouts and how his upbringing was to where he at now as NXT champion, which is cool. All right, and then so then we have JC Jane versus Soul Ruka for the NXT Women's Championship. Oh man,
We knew it was going to happen.
Just didn't know when. So, as they are introducing the challenger and the champion, right after they introduce Soul Ruka, right after they introduce JC Jane, the announcer didn't even get out the ring yet. Zarya turns towards Soul Ruka. Boom! Spear out of nowhere. Picks her up. F5. Boom! Out of nowhere. Rolls her out the ring. Onto the announce table. Boom! F5 out of nowhere. JC Jane is in the ring. She's shocked. Acting like she's shocked at least. Looking around. Oh my God. The referee rings the bell. Ding, ding, ding. JC Jane, finishing move. 1, 2, 3. Match over. JC Jane retains. Like that. Over. We knew that it was coming. I knew that either one of them was going to turn heel. I didn't know that it was going to be Zarya though. I ain't going to lie. Cuz with I didn't think it was Zarya because with, you know, what we heard with Soul Ruka changing her theme song and stuff like that, and character change, we thought it was going to be Soul Ruka. I thought Soul Ruka was about to turn heel. Nope, they had Zarya turn heel, which I'm actually cool because I feel like Zarya will be a better heel than Soul Ruka anyway. So
I mean, they probably still give her a character change, but she's still a face. They're
yeah,
probably trying to tweak the.
Yeah, so we'll see, but I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Zarya though. You know what I'm saying? It was long overdue. I feel like Zarya needs to be on her own because Zarya been in Soul Ruka's shadow for the longest, and I feel like it's time for Zarya to break out. So shout out to Zarya. Sorry, Soul Ruka, for you getting your ribs broken by that spear, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We go to commercial break, come back. Tatum Paxley is cutting a promo in the crowd, talking about that the crowd believed in her when nobody didn't. The crowd is giving her a standing ovation, and she said that she's going to win that NXT Women's North American title. Izzy Dane comes out, and they have to be split apart because they're about to fight. So then we go into the next match, which was Blake Monroe versus Thea Hale for the Speed Women's Championship #1 Contenders semifinals match.
That was a hell of a lot you just said.
Yeah, I know. I lost like half my breath when I said it because I was reading it and I'm like, dang, this is a lot. But so 5-minute match, you know what I'm saying? Speed Championship, Speed Championship #1 Contenders match. They going, you know, doing their thing in the match. Then all of a sudden, Jada Parker, boom, Hypnotic. That's her finishing move name. If you don't know, if you didn't know that, but Hypnotic out of nowhere. We thought Jada Parker was injured. What? She comes out of nowhere, hits a Hypnotic to Blake Monroe while she's on the outside. Referee didn't see it. Thea Hale finisher. 1, 2, 3, Thea Hell goes to the finals of the Speed Championship tournament. Woo! All right.
Like that.
Like that. Next, we have another match that we really shouldn't care about, but it's Kel Dixon versus Uriah Connors. Now, if you don't know, Uriah Connors and Kel Dixon used to be tag teams together in Chase U. Kel Dixon is still in Chase U along with Andre Chase. Uriah Connors felt like Kel Dixon was holding him back, and he left the group to go into a group with my guy Stax, Ariana Grace, and Lexus King. They're all known as I don't know what the name of the group is, but they're pretty much like
That's
third
the group name. Their name is I don't know what their group.
Yeah,
group is.
they're it's pretty much a group of like, third generation superstars. So like they're the sons of whoever. I don't know who
just call them the three sons.
because you got Ariana Grace, that's the daughter of Santino Marella. Stax is the son of somebody, I don't know who it is. Lexus King is the son of Brian Pillman. And then you got Uriah Connors, which I just found out like a couple weeks ago. He is the son of Finn Finley. So I'm like,
damn.
Huh? So like, because he looks nothing like Finley. So I'm like, So yeah. But anyway, going down this match, Uriah Connors wins by pinfall with a knee strike. Bada bing, bada boom, just like that. So we go backstage. Fatal Influence are chatting backstage. Zarya rolls up when JC Jane says that she owes her. Jane disagrees, and Zarya says she wants a title match next week, or she'll do to JC what she did to Soul.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. So
speaking
then,
of Zarya, speaking of Zarya.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Zarya, you know who Zarya reminds me of?
Who?
You remember the game Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
She reminds me of Shiva. The fact that you started laughing before I just
as soon as you said Mortal Kombat, I'm like,
the fact that you knew all about this is hilarious. She reminds me of Shiva.
That's hilarious.
I ain't even go fake.
That's hilarious.
But go proceed.
Oh man. So so then back from commercial break, Robert Stone is being interviewed backstage, and Izzy Dane rolls up to say that she's willing to do a face to face with Tatum Paxley next week, and Robert Stone says he is open to it, but Tatum is Tatum, to which Izzy says she knows already. All right. So then we go to the main event of the evening. Even though I got a soundboard, I could have just hit the horn for that. But we got All Ego. Kill him with a smile. Mr. Ethan Page versus Miles Bourne for the NXT North American Championship. From what I heard, this match was really, really good. I need to go back and watch this match. But Vanity Project, they tried to come down. They tried to help out Ethan Page. Miles Bourne has some help as well with Hank and Tank and Shiloh Hill coming out to help him out. Miles Bourne hit him, blocks the twisted grin, knocks Page back into the exposed turnbuckle. Apparently there was an exposed turnbuckle. Bourne rolls him up. 1, 2, 3, and Miles Bourne wins the NXT North American Championship. And then Miles Bourne celebrates with his mom in the crowd. Shout out to Mama Bourne. And that is the show, ladies and gentlemen. So Miles Bourne is your new NXT North American champion. So that's cool. I actually I like Miles Bourne. I didn't think that he was gonna win that North American title though. I thought they should have gave it to in my opinion, I thought they should have gave it to what's my guy name? Tavion Heights, when he was fighting Ethan Page. I feel like Tavion Heights was ready for that title. Especially when he fought Ethan Page like 3 times and he lost all 3 times. That was kind of crazy. But I feel like Tavion Heights was ready for that title.
Going after this though.
Shoot, the main roster. He needs to go to the main roster.
What I was thinking. That's why they had him lose.
I feel like he needs to go to the main roster. He'll be perfect for the main roster. He'll be another perfect heel. And then you got Chelsea on SmackDown already, and him and Chelsea already have like, you know, the chemistry because they're both Canadian. Yeah. They were AAA tag team champions. Yeah, they were AAA tag team champions. So like, I feel like it's only right for Ethan to go up to the main roster and do his thing on the main roster. I would love to see Ethan as like United States champion or IC champion. He'll change that United States championship to the Canadian championship. Boy, what? Bro, that come out of retirement, man, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah. So I would love that. I just can't wait to see what they do. Maybe they have him fight maybe they have him fight Ricky Saints once Ricky Saints eventually wins the title. I don't know if he will, but I'm just brainstorming because I don't think that Joe Hendry gonna hold that title for a very long time, personally for me. But I feel like Ricky Saints is eventually gonna win it back, and then they have an AEW type of match with Ethan Page and Ricky Starks, and you know, then they send them up to the main roster. So yeah,
Ethan Page messing around with the United States Championship and change to Canadian, like you said.
Yes,
Bret Hart coming out of retirement. I promise you, he can come out. I gotta win the Canadian Championship, though. No, but you know who Ethan Page reminds me of, and you might agree when I say this. He reminds me of a better packaged EC3 right now.
He
reminds me of EC3, except he's getting better treatment right now, because you know EC3 was a dog in NXT. Brought him to the main roster, he kind of declined. I can see the EC3 in Ethan Page, but he's a tad bit better. But I just don't want him to get the same treatment he gets put up to the main roster, because he can have a lot of rivalries with this talent they got so far.
That was
like his character.
Go ahead. No,
I'm saying his character it'd be good for rivalries.
That was like Vince's fault though, because because he didn't know what to do with EC3. EC3 got brought up when Vince was still in charge, and like the only thing they really had EC3 do was pretty much get bullied on the main roster. Like if you go back and watch like some of the stuff that happened when EC3 got brought up to the main roster, The Miz like came out and like said some crap about EC3. He was getting like interviewed by like Alexa. This is when I guess Alexa was like single or whatever. I don't know, but Alexa had like a little talk show and she was like flirting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she was like flirting with her like guest or whatever, and EC3 was one of her guests. So she was flirting with EC3. I believe like Miz came out, said some stuff. I believe like Dean Ambrose at the time like came out and said some stuff to EC3. Like he was just getting bullied, bro. I think he had like 1 or 2 matches on the main roster, and then after that he was just in catering the whole time backstage, and then they released him. So yeah, that's not his fault. That was Vince's fault for not realizing.
That's a very valid way. I can say
that was right. Yeah, that was Vince's fault for not realizing what he had. And then you saw once he got released, he went back to TNA for a little bit, and then now he's I think he's still in NWA. So yeah, he was like NWA champion for the longest.
He with niggas with attitude.
That just broke me.
The audio listeners, I can see him right now.
That just broke me. That just broke me. What in the world?
So he ain't niggas with attitude. Got it.
Stop,
Okay, got it.
bro. Yeah, he took over for Easy. Oh man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Whew, I think that covers everything, bro. I think that was everything we covered Monday Night Raw. We covered NXT. We gave predictions for the chamber. Oh, predictions for the chamber, guys. Also, leave down below in the comments your predictions for the chamber. Leave your predictions down for the chamber as well down in the comments. And as always, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. And as always, just remember, if nobody told you today, I love you and you matter. Nate loves you guys. He won't say it, but Nate loves you and you matter to him as well. And my second favorite part of the show is when Nate get to give out his socials because he just has so many of them. And 3, 2, 1, go, Nate. Let's go.
Y'all can follow me at Nate the Great on YouTube, man. Nathan Coleman 6 on TikTok. Nate the Great Coleman on Instagram.
Block it.
Also Twitch as well and Kick. That's pretty much it, man. Then y'all know if y'all want to follow me on Facebook, Nathan Coleman on Facebook as well. So yeah, man, just try and follow me, man. I'm everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
He everywhere, you feel me? As far as me myself, you know, King Going Official, TikTok, King Going Official, Instagram, man, you know where to find me. You know where to find us, Hot Takes Headlock Podcast on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to us, Hot Takes Headlocks Podcast on TikTok. Go ahead and follow us. Hot Takes Headlocks on IG as well. And this has been another great episode. And until next time, stay safe, stay prayed up, and remember, we love you guys. Until next time, peace.
Peace.